Ugh. I wonder if I should wander the deer stand. Let the AC roll. Alright. Is that fucking recording again? Apparently. It went off in my pocket. What the hell is this off? On. Whole point of. Well, I don't know. I drove all the freaking way out here. Had the random thought I'd trying to find this place. I hadn't been here in decades or whatever. Used to come here all the time when I was a kid. The old, all the trails were worn out even back then. But I would still rollerblade around here and stuff. Once I had rollerblades. But very bumpy to rollerblade out here, though. I don't know if my ankles can fucking handle rollerblading nowadays. I actually bought a pair of rollerblades for like a couple of bucks. Just sell them. I just sell them on, I guess forget fucking eBay, because everything you try to sell on eBay, it's like, oh look, I got something sold. Oh look, they're gonna charge me more money than what the fuck I sold it for the shipping. You know, screw that. And then eBay's gonna steal more money. I'm gonna have losing money selling shit. Unless you're selling like super lightweight small shit, but even then you better be expensive super weight small shit, or you're just losing money instead of making any profit. Pretty out here. Nice park. Yeah. Now I'm not really sure what to do. I haven't really been here that long. Like 30, 40 minutes walking around here, maybe. 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes driving here, or less. It probably didn't take that long to drive here, actually. This isn't that far outside of town. It's a ways. I could have swore there's a campground right here. Maybe it's a little further down the road or something. When I was a kid, they used to have this giant fish. There's like a fish hatchery nearby. And there used to be this really huge fish that you can feed. I think I remember years later or something hearing that somebody stole the fish or something. But I'm sure that fish would be probably long since dead and gone. Hell, it was probably dead and gone whenever somebody stole him. They probably took him home and minced him up. Or maybe they like released him into the wild or something. That would have been nicer of them. I'd like to think that would be something that would happen. Yeah, that would be a lot nicer story than to think that somebody took this giant fish that's been alive for so long and fucking cooked them up or something. I would hope that if somebody stole him, that they like took him, put him in a big giant water tank in the back of their pickup truck and drove him somewhere and dropped him off in a big lake or something. That would be better. Because they had him in this little tiny freaking pond or, huge. Actually, it was more like a little hot tub or, well, not a, no, little swimming pool or something. Big, huge trout or whatever. Oh, oh. Yeah, I'm a little less impressed with this place, but it's beautiful around here. I like it. It'd be a cool place to like park a van and sleep, but they probably have somebody come along and boot your ass out if you try to do that. Gotta have money, money, money if you want to park anywhere, or they chase your ass away. No matter where it is, whether it's a public park or a fucking middle of goddamn nowhere. Someone come along. You can't sleep here. You have to move. You have to move. That's the way it is everywhere now, from what I hear. I haven't had to deal with it so far. No, I've been just going fucking headed towards spiraling downhill towards going broke for a fucking motel room instead. I need to cut that shit the fuck out. But I don't want to be paying no fucking $30 a night to pop a tent somewhere either. And that's not really gonna even be much of an option, when the summer's over either. Like, go broke fucking half speed, and then have to worry every time you drive away to go pick up something to eat or something, and you come back and all your shit fucking destroyed or stolen or something. Probably. Oh well. Should have fucking tried to get a hold of somebody to go with me or something. Kind of boring, somewhat. Going places myself. It's weird. This last year, when I do get out of the motel room and shit, it's like I'm taking. A lot of the time, it's like I'm taking some kind of a tour of the past or something. Going to all the old places I used to go and memories from when I was a kid and shit. Walk down memory lane and everything's changed everywhere. Except now I'm like alone all the time, basically. I think I have to backtrack that way. Get back to the covered bridge. Used to go swimming the river not far from here either. Or, go get in the water anyways to cool off. Or just walk down to deer stand was closer. But this park is mainly where I used to get all the newts and stuff. I used to have like I used to get newts and keep them as pets. And one time I gathered a bunch of these pollywogs or whatever, and they became frogs. And then I had like a whole fish tank full of these little frogs. So maybe that's why years later, like, a bunch of frogs snuck into my camp trailer and lived with me, followed me around everywhere. Maybe it's because the little frogs that were like my pets when I was a little kid. Somehow the frogs years later knew that some frogs in the past imprinted on me or something. I don't know. I need to get a haircut. Freaking comb my hair with gel and everything. Now it's like popping up in a couple places. Starting to try and look like a flock of seagulls or some shit. I guess most people nowadays wouldn't know what the hell that is. I didn't even know what the hell that was until I looked it up. A weird hairstyle those dudes have. My hair's like trying to do that on its own somewhat, almost. Once it dries out and shit. I had the longest fucking hair I've ever had, like, in this last year. I don't right now, but like about a year ago or something. Like right before I had to leave the house, a week or two before I actually left the house, went up to the coast and stayed in fucking Depot Bay or some shit. Some hotel with Jeanette. She was in a pissy mood. She didn't like me drinking. She got all pissed off because I was like cracking a pint of fucking cinnamon whiskey on the way up and dumping it in the soda. Then she was pissed off about damn near everything. But, it's what it is. Depot Bay, man, it's kind of trashed. A lot of the coast now, Oregon coast now, kind of looks like a shithole compared to what it used to be. Totally. And a lot of the parks, they're more well maintained and like more mowed and trails more trimmed out in places and stuff like that. Some might consider that to be an improvement, but I always thought it was cool when walking through a trail and you had all these, bushes and things growing, berries and stuff, and flowers growing along each side, and it kind of felt like you were going through a tunnel. I always thought that's kind of more cool than just having a bunch of open space with grass and shit. I don't know, I should probably take off. I don't know where the hell to go though. Uh, I don't really want to go back to the fucking hotel. It's kind of boring going places by myself though. Kind of. Get my big pieces of tapes moving. That, move that, this. Oh, my keys are going fit here, right? Are they? Let's make them. Maybe. I thought I could make them fit. I did. Alright. Mess. Oh, it's that Zeppelin case. My Zeppelin. They're gonna friggin' make it so I can't put this on the channel because of the music playing in the background. I'll call it a copyright strike or something. Well, shut this crap off.